Well, can you hear me? Great, let's have fun. Hi, customer experience and marketing summit friends. How are you doing? Oh, you're super excited. You ought to be, right? You're here in this fantastic venue. You're attending this super summit, and you've been discussing all day the endless opportunities out there waiting to be seized by you. Yay. Can I get an amen? Yay. But, mind you, you better hurry up, because if you live as long as you're expected to, at least in this neck of the woods, you only have 29,000 days. That's all we have according to statistics before we're done and over with. 29,000 days to grab all those wonderful opportunities out there just waiting for us. Well, actually, it's not really 29,000 days, because if we sleep as much as statistics say, and most of us tend to do, then about a third we're down on our backs, definitely not grabbing onto anything. So really, we only have 20,000 days to do all those marvelous things that are waiting out there to be done, to be seized. Well, actually, it's not really 20,000 days, because if you're down and out, bent over a bucket with the flu, or you have a broken leg or something as often as we tend to, then yet another quarter is gone like that. So we got 15,000 days to do all those marvelous things. Well, actually, we don't have 15,000 days, because, you know, in the beginning of our lives, somebody else is making all the decisions for us. The parents know that, right? And when we come to the end station, well, somebody puts us in a home and starts making all the decisions for us once again. So yet another quarter is gone like that. So 11,000 days. That's what you've got. 11,000 days to do all those wonderful things out there that are just waiting for you. Well, actually, it's not really 11. No, I'm stopping there. It gets too depressing. 11,000 days. That sounds all right, but I mean, think of it as money in your pocket, and you know it's gone like that. No wonder then, in my native Scandinavia, in the last 10 years, the reservations to the retirement homes has increased by 400%. And it's not because the population is getting older, it's because people are making reservations earlier and earlier. There are 19-year-olds reserving their space in the retirement homes nowadays, because they know those days will be gone in a jiffy. No wonder services like this is becoming really popular. DebtSwitch.com. Have you tried that one? It's a beautiful service. What it does, it offers you with regular intervals a text message or an email asking you, are you alive? Yes, I am. Okay, just checking. And now? Yep, still around. Okay. And now? And the minute you stop replying, it kicks in and keeps living your life for you, doing all those wonderful things you just had to do but did not have the time to do in those meager 11,000 days. You can get it to keep your business transactions going, your romantic communications, all kinds of things can be programmed. And if you don't have enough fantasy, well, there are pre-programmed services, like one of my favorites, Unspeakable Secrets. The minute you die, off goes a text message to someone saying, by the way, I slept with your wife. Or last word in an argument. The minute you stop breathing, off goes, did too. Can't get a comeback on that one. Not that we don't try to get everything done in the short time we have before that switch kicks in. Did you know that in the last 5 years, our average day has increased by 5 hours? They made a global survey at the end of 2005, and they found that if you add all the activities we engage in that average day, it comes out 43 hours long. And now at the end of last year, they repeated the survey, and now we're up to 48 hours. It just keeps exploding like that. And I can see you're a skeptic. You're thinking, they can't do math in Sweden? 48-hour days, that would mean a lot of leap days in the year. But that's because, as we all know, that wonderful verb is what we engage in, multitasking, right? Doing everything all at once. The more the merrier. Like that beautiful American survey they conducted last year of young people, defined as people below the age of 35, I think. Just missed that one. Where they found that today 49% log on to Facebook and Twitter at the dinner table. Which is like nothing today, but I remember when I was a kid, just talking with your mouth full was like that. 11% interrupt sex to check their text messages. Or actually, they're not interrupting, right? They're multitasking. So what's this then? 24% update their Facebook status in the bathroom. What are they writing? Doing number 2 right now. 12 people like this. Ain't it a wonderful world? Ain't it a wonderful world? In November of last year, a Nepalese telecommunications company proudly announced that finally we're able to offer 3G services at the top of Mount Everest. And doesn't that make you feel good? Because we've all been there, right? We've all been there hesitating. Should I climb the world's highest mountain? Or should I chat with my friends and watch a movie and shop online? Well, finally, we don't have to choose. We can do it all at once. Ain't it grand? No wonder services like this one is getting really popular too. Bedposted.com. Have you tried that one? Soon enough, I'll tell you. On bedposted.com, you can log all the people you dated, or actually went to bed with, put a notch in the bedpost, you know, so that you can keep track of them and don't have to risk winding up in bed with the same person twice. So you can log all the necessary information to identify the person. Well, he had blonde hair on his back and made some strange noises. Aha, that guy. So you don't have to wind up with him again, because you need to move on. So little time, 11,000 days, and so many opportunities to grab by the... So you don't want to waste any time. Getting really popular is starting toying with these recommendation functions now, you know, those kinds of people who slept with him also like to go with, and stuff like that. Because we have to, right? We live in a world of anywhere. Today, anything is possible for anyone, anywhere. Any opportunity is grabbable. Anyone is reachable. And how can you know in that short amount of time that you're actually sticking to the right one? How can you even know which coffee is the right one when you can Google coffee and get 474,000 hits? Google buy coffee and you get 474,000 offers to buy coffee. You can buy coffee any way imaginable. I found this out when I did a thing for an Italian coffee maker. They were launching an instant coffee. Okay, so I narrowed my competitive search down to buy instant coffee. Still, thousands after thousands after thousands of hits. Okay, but it's an Italian instant coffee, not some wishy-washy. This is intense, really dark roasted instant coffee. Still hit after hit after hit after hit. Okay, but they're going upmarket, high-end, not with some grocery retail. I mean, they're doing expensive, friggin' luxury, intense, really dark roasted instant coffee, and still hit after hit after hit. So I just started fooling around. Okay, it's not dark roasted, it's light roasted, no problem. It's white, no problem. It's yellow, yeah. It's purple. There's even chewy coffee. Have you tried chewy coffee? And add all those things together. Buy instant, intense, really dark, roasted, friggin' luxury, purple, chewy coffee, and you still wind up with your hands full of alternatives. And as if